Okay.
So 2 days ago, Lawyer Jake and I, Dad as I call him, woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, local time, San Antonio, Boerne, Texas time, flew to Los Angeles, landed in LAX, drove to the Corridor Digital Studio in a rented SUV to pick up equipment that was too expensive to fly back to Texas. And then immediately after loading the SUV, drove back to San Antonio, Texas. So we have been in an SUV for the past 2 days. It's been a wonderful experience. Great road trip. There's some behind the scenes coming. You know, you'll see it. But upon arriving in Los Angeles, he took me on a tour of Skid Row. You may or may not be familiar. Wonderful place. Truly just the pinnacle of Californian society. Got out of the car. The whole place reeks of weed and piss. I saw a dog chewing on a rat, just a stray dog chewing on a rat 2 feet away from the car. It's a third world country. Los Angeles is a third world country. It's exactly like you would expect it to be. So there wasn't like a big reaction of like, whoa, what is this place? Because it was hell on earth, and that's what I expected. But what blew my mind about California, Los Angeles specifically, is that every single flat surface, every single fucking flat surface has graffiti on it.
Oh, yeah.
Everything has graffiti on it. It blew my fucking mind. You could not turn your head without seeing graffiti. Everywhere on the highway for like 2 fucking hours till we left. California, and don't take this out of fucking context, Tony Gonzalez, but is a beautiful, beautiful state. It's a wonderful, everything's in bloom. There's rolling hills. Fucking gorgeous.
The weather.
Weather's awesome.
The weather, it's 70 degrees, like the perfect humidity. Oh my God. But the people, Jesus fucking Christ, the people. California would be the Garden of Eden were it not for Californians. How could you take something so beautiful and destroy it? You were given the greatest thing on earth. And you fucking ruined it, you pieces of shit!
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah, and then we drove back through the desert, stopped by Roswell, New Mexico. That was also a shithole.
Also, very much a shithole.
I was super excited to go to Roswell.
But you don't say that with them. You're not like, we get you. Oh, dude, you're giving Roswell, New Mexico. We get it. We get it.
New Mexico. Jake and I,
aliens.
we roll into New Mexico at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we flew in, again, like I said, 4 o'clock in the morning, get on a goddamn plane, fly to hell on earth, Los Angeles, get in an SUV, drive through the most beautiful place in the world that's fucking been destroyed by the retards who live there. And what is that? Our fourth R-word pass. And then made it into Arizona. Arizona, top tier, great state, love it, gotta love it. Got bit by some fire ants at a gas station. That's neither here nor there. Went to New Mexico. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. We arrive, and we had just been driving. Obviously, you know, we've been up for 22 fucking hours. We're like, you know what would be great is to fucking drink a beer and smoke a cigarette and go to bed. Pull into the 7-Eleven, grab a case of White Claws and a case of beer, go to checkout, and the guy goes, oh, New Mexico state law can't sell alcohol past midnight. It's fucking Friday. Midnight on a Friday, we can't drink a goddamn beer. The guy goes, oh, well, there's a, you know, I start shaking a little bit, a little nervous. But the guy's like, oh, there's a bar, you know, down the street. I think they close at 2. There's no bar. There was nothing in this town. We should have made reservations for the hotel. We didn't. Tried the first one, tried the second one, tried the third one. Ended up at like a Motel 3, I think.
Not even a 6.
No, they're working their,
sorry.
Yeah, they're working their way up. There were some bugs, used condoms, needles. It is what it is. Got a good night's sleep.
How was the smell, though? Like,
Los Angeles?
dude, Hunter Street, like everything.
It's like overbearingly of weed to the point where I literally turned to Jake and I was like, how does it smell like someone's blowing a joint into my face?
Wait, did the hobo urine go away?
It smelled very faintly of piss and weirdly enough of fried chicken.
Cody, don't float. Camera hard cuts, Cody's floating.
No. I don't know what you're implying, but
dude, it's surprisingly, so I haven't been in years. If it smells more like weed, that's crazy because that is the most pungent smell I've ever had was getting out for the first time visiting Corridor Rocket Jump. I was like, man, I'm so excited to open the door. It's like, it's just pneumonia. My eyes are burning. I'm like, what is this?
Ammonia.
They're like, oh, you're good. Ammonia. Yeah, ammonia. Not pneumonia.
All the homeless people live in like trash nests. It was really interesting. So it's not like on the news and stuff, you'll see like a tent. But like in reality, they're like birds. They're like birds, but with garbage. So they'll be like empty milk jugs and like.
I picture homeless people like this, like.
I saw a guy doing that, dude.
They bend down, they pick up like a jug of milk and like they rip it up and make it a bed out of it.
Yeah, I saw that guy. You saw that guy? Saw a lot of people doing this move.
Oh yeah, what is it? What drug is that, Cody?
Heroin.
Is that the narc that you have to use?
Oh, Trank?
Yeah, they're doing heroin, probably with some
Narcan.
fentanyl.
Yeah.
So they do this
lean.
thing.
Yeah, we saw some zombies.
Zombie lean.
Dude,
Yeah.
that zombie lean dog. Because they do they just fall asleep standing up.
These are all people. These were children at one point. They have parents. They have homes.
They can vote.
They can vote
I
legally.
don't think a majority can.
I don't think they're going to.
Dude, there was a house. There's a fucking skyscraper like right around the corner on Skid Row. And Jake was like, "You see that shit?" And he's like, "I was like, yeah." And he's like, "That's a multi-million-dollar apartment building they built like specifically to house the homeless." And if you look at this building, they built it like last year, and it looks like fucking Mad Max. Like the windows are all broken. There's like fucking shit thrown. There's a TV dangling from the side, like blowing in the wind. It's like, how did you take something? You were given a multi-million-dollar, thanks to the taxpayers of California, multi-million-dollar fucking apartment building you can live in for free, and they destroyed it within the course of a fucking year. It looks like fucking zombies have taken over.
$1.2 billion was that initiative to give housing to the homeless. $700 million was spent. Then they quit the project altogether. They just gave up on it. This was 5 years ago, and then they relaunched it, and that's what the outcome was. We were like, see, we should have just never done this because it turned into Judge Dredd.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
that too, where it's like drug lords running it, everyone's chaotic, and you're like, huh.
It was almost identical to Austin, Texas. Unironically. I'm saying that without a hint of irony. Los Angeles, where I went in Los Angeles, was almost identical to where we went in Austin, Texas.
Oh, it's beautiful. I could not be a police officer there.
I wouldn't be a police officer anywhere anymore, to be completely honest with you.
When Gavin Newsom runs for president, the memes are going to be so good, though.
Yes. That piece of shit.
When Gavin Newsom runs for president, the memes are going to be
Just top tier.
perfect.
But you made it back, though. We got really
it back
beautiful
alive.
pictures of your outfits that Jake was sending us.
Yes, thank you. I tried on one of each of the uniforms. An
Like he only
American-
took pictures of one, though.
Well, there are
Let me
pictures,
guess which one.
there are pictures of the gray guys, if you want to call them that, in World War II.
The ally of Axis
the
of evil.
axis of evil, axis power, yeah, whatever. And Jake was like, "Let me take a picture of this, just so everybody knows what it looks like." And I was like, "Please, maybe don't like." He's like, "I'm not gonna post it." And I was like, "All right, cool, we're good."